Welcome back to the Johnny's Pizza House Friday Night Blitz. Haughton first-year coach Matthew Sewell joining us here in studio. Coach, thanks so much for coming in and staying up late with us tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely past my bedtime for sure. But yeah, thanks for having me.
First year as a head coach, how are things going for you at this point?
Yeah, it's learning something new every day, and there's been a lot of that, but and it's gone well. It's been fun. We've got an awesome coaching staff and a great community. My family, of course, they know what it's like. My family's been super supportive, and so, but yeah, there's a lot of things that have happened that I'm like, I had no idea that I had to do that, or maybe I did, but I never really even thought about it. And so there's been a lot of learning, but as far as the football goes, everything's fine. It's really the other stuff that like talking to you guys and talking to parents and dealing with all the things that come with it. But no, everything's been fine.
Not as much X's and O's when you got to be the head coach.
Yeah, no, that definitely gets scaled back a little bit, for sure.
I know we talked whenever you first got the job as head coach about your relationship with the Brothertons. How have they been helping you with that whole stepping up into the head coach role?
Yeah, my watch just beeped off right now. I think it's Coy. He's probably critiquing me right now. It's actually funny. He was on the sideline last night. He came out and watched with his son Brooks, and Jason was down there. And there was one or two times during the game I walked over there and said something to him and then talked to him at halftime. So no, they're great. I talk to both of them every day, and they're awesome mentors for me, and Coach Goulin too. So yeah, they're awesome.
Seeing Jason down on the sideline last night, I got a chance to talk to him, and I'm like, "How is it for you?" And he goes, "It's kind of great right now. Like, I don't have to worry about all this."
Yeah, he loves it on fall break.
Yeah.
He actually came up and hung out with us a couple of days at practice this week, and he's like, that's what I miss is the camaraderie of the coaching staff, and that's something that is one of the best things about our job is just kind of the friendships and relationships you make with the people, and no matter what happens with football, that stuff stays the same, and so he kind of he misses that, and we miss him being in the office. It's not the same without him, but no, yeah, it's different seeing him down there in that role for sure.
Let's talk about this team. 10 sophomores playing a lot of time for you.
Yeah.
You've gotten a couple of wins. Just talk about, how's the season going for you at this point?
Yeah, tonight, me and Jason went to the airline game, and I said, we started 10 sophomores last night. He said, I know, you've been telling me, but I counted them last night. There's 10 of them out there. He said, I believe you. I said, I know you're worried about other stuff during the game besides football now. No, we knew going into the year that we were super, super young, and even a lot of our seniors hadn't played a ton, but man, I'm really proud of the kids. They've played super hard and they've worked. We had a rough stretch, with Bird, Huntington, Parkway. That's those three really good teams.
It's the three most physical teams in 1-5A.
Yeah, they're very physical, and like I said, we're playing a lot of young guys, and the speed of the game's a lot different. They've always had a lot of success, growing up. But they're not playing against guys that are 15 years old anymore. They're playing against guys that are 17 and 18 that have been playing for 2 and 3 years. Like they're going to in a couple of years. And man, they've been working hard. And we've gotten a couple wins. And we probably should have walked out of there with one last night, but we didn't. And we'll learn from it. And we tell them all the time the margin between winning and losing, especially in our league, it is super thin. And we've been able to learn from the mistakes that we've made the first couple of weeks, and they've been able to see like. You can do these things, you can't do these things, and if you want to be good, this is kind of what it takes. This is what good looks like, and we've had a lot of great moments, and we just hope we'll have to continue to build on those over the next couple of weeks.
Let's talk about some of the guys on the team. First, let's start at quarterback, the Weathersby kid, just a sophomore, not a big kid.
Yeah.
But he spun it pretty good last night when I saw him.
Yeah, he's not a big kid. I know this is a cliche, but he's got a big heart.
Yeah.
He's super competitive and very talented and gifted. I mean, he's got a great arm. He's super accurate. That's one of the things that Coach Wilkerson, he's been coaching our quarterbacks for the last 28 years, and he says it all the time. He's like, Coach, he throws as good of a spiral as anybody that we've ever had. And not to mention that he's super tough, and he's not scared of anything, which is one of the reasons he's able to kind of stand in there right now and play quarterback as a 15-year-old sophomore, because he's not scared of anything, and he does a lot of things well. He throws the ball down the field well. He throws the quick game good. He gets it out quick. He runs the ball effectively. I think he's ran for 200 yards the last 2 weeks, and so he got a lot of experience last year, but it's his, it's kind of his show now, and man, he's played really well. So.
Have you seen the other younger guys rallying around him, buying into it? How does he lift them up?
Yeah, for sure. When you have a good player at quarterback, the kids trust. And one of the things about Taylor too, that he never misses practice. And a lot of times with kids today, they have so much other things going on, and there's a lot of other options besides football for them to do. It's not just like go to school and I play football. It's, well, some of them play basketball, some of them play baseball. They have stuff going on at home, and there's social media. There's so many distractions for them. And, that's one thing about him. He's there every day. And so, the kids respect that, and they respond to that. And, they played middle school and freshman games with him where they hardly ever lost, so they believe in him. And our older kids kind of do too, and the other younger guys that are playing, they're kind of starting to believe in themselves and kind of grow some more confidence, and I think we've gotten better every single week because of it. So we had a little sophomore running back step up the last couple weeks, Brandon Craig, and man, he's ran the ball really effectively. And so Ethan Johnson's another one, Kendall Hargrove, Kyron Turner, Josh McReynolds and Jaden Keith starting two of them up front too. So, but yeah, they've rallied around them for sure. And like I said, we've gotten better every week. So hopefully we continue to do that.
Harlan Stadium looks great.
Yeah, it's always looked great. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of miss the grass a little bit. Not, aesthetically and practically the turf is better, but there's so many good memories out there on the grass. I actually got engaged out there on the grass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and just a lot of great memories growing up there. My sister was a cheerleader, and there's 5 boys in my family. We all played football at Haughton, and so for the last 25 years, a lot of the best memories of my life have taken place on the grass, out there. So I miss the grass, but man, everything else looks so good, and we're so happy with the turf for sure.
Players liking having the turf.
They do. I will say this: they don't like having to wear all the turf. Well, I say that they love all the accessories, but they have to wear. Right. But it's like the accessory budget's got to go up because we practice out there every day, so they can cover up and so they get a lot of cuts.
Get their strawberries and.
Yeah, but they don't. They don't miss their feet getting muddy on that old practice field, or when it doesn't rain, all the dust that comes up.
Right.
And so they don't miss the waterlogged footballs. So no, they love it, and we're actually practicing out there every day, trying to get more used to it. So,
That sounds good. Let's coming up on the Blitz, from the student section to the quarterback position. You coached some of these young men over there.
Yeah, I sure did.
We tell you how Gavin Farrington led Parkway to a win just 3 days with the team. And the Landers Dodge Player of the Week. Stay with us.